Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back. I'm Mina Villegas. Welcome to our studio. Today I am going to be doing something that I hope will turn out very, very cool. I got back from PourCon in Las Vegas a couple weeks ago, and I had so much fun there. And one of the keynote speakers was Callen Schaub, and he was so inspiring, and his art is just really amazing and mesmerizing to me. I love watching his stuff. So I've been kind of watching a lot of his stuff, and I'm like, HOA, we need to do something big. I want to spin it out. So he has engineered a way to put a 36 by 36 on my Erica Hughes spinner via putting a 24 by 24 on there and then using zip ties. But it spins pretty good and it spins pretty fast. So I'm excited about this one. I have some amazing colors over here. I'm sorry, I'm just giggling because HOA actually has put up a little shield for himself so that so he doesn't get dirty. But I am actually anticipating this kind of flying everywhere. And we played with a couple of options of shielding, as it were. But we're gonna see how it goes. He's got a little shield for him and we're ready to go. Okay, HOA, let's come on over here real quick and I'll show you the colors that I'm using. Is it better with me on this side or on that side?
That's right.
Okay, so the first one we have is some Pthalo Blue from Golden. Beautiful. Not super, super thick. It is leaving a mound on a mound, but then sinking right into itself. This is Golden's Pthalo Blue. Really beautiful color. I also have Golden's Permanent Violet Dark, which I love. You guys know that. Not super thick, not super thin. I didn't want to make everything very, very thin because then it would just kind of look watercolory. So this is an experiment. I also have Amsterdam Turquoise Green. I think that's the name of it. Pretty stuff. This is my Golden's Heavy Gel Gloss and Floetrol Pouring Medium. This one is DecoArt Americana Decor Metallics in 24 karat gold. I have left this one a smidge thicker because I don't want it to go crazy and take over. We are also using Arteza's Bordeaux Red. Beautiful. And I have Golden's Quinacridone Violet here. Lots of colors tonight. I don't know how much of anything we're going to use, but I wanted to be prepared in case I wanted it. I wanted to have it ready. This one is Liquitex Basics Cadmium Yellow Deep. Okay. And then I have some Amsterdam Titanium White, which is also my base coat color. The base coat one is thinner than this though. And I have some Folk Art Treasure Gold Fire Opal, which, you know, I love this so much. And then two special ones we're using, this Little Piggy colors. This first one is Indigo Waves. Put that there for you. Really, really pretty stuff. And these are mixed according to my Tipsy Piggy recipe, where I disperse the pigments in a few capfuls of the isopropyl alcohol, and then I add a nice scoop of the piggies in there, and then I add that Heavy Gel Gloss and Floetrol Pouring Medium right to there and mix this up, and it's gorgeous and amazing, and it's going to dry beautifully. And then last but not least, this one I'm super excited about. This is Unicorn, which I used in our last piece, the Yeet one on the black background. That one was called West Wind. It was so pretty, and the unicorn just totally surprised me and made me fall in love with it all over again. So this is gorgeous stuff. I'm super excited about that one. Okay, so this is a 36 by 36 inch gallery wrap canvas. I have taped the back, and it does have push pins in it. And I have painted around my sides with some titanium white, just so that the paint can slide down there and stick to it and be beautiful. So the game plan is, first of all, I don't have a chalice of chaos. That's what Callen calls that thing that spins around. Oh. Maybe HOA could build me a chalice of chaos. That would be kind of cool because I love the name of that. But what I more want to do is, having been inspired by watching a few of his puddling some paint in the middle of a whole bunch of different colors and then either flicking it or finger painting through it and then spinning that out, and we'll see how that turns out, and then we'll go from there. If I want, I might do a couple of yeets on top of it. So this is going to be really fun though. I'm super excited. So what we're going to start with, I'm going to start with some white just in the middle in the puddle. A generous amount in there. Now we're going to start putting some colors in there. Okay, so I want to start with some Permanent Violet Dark. Definitely want some of the Quinacridone Violet in there too. And we're gonna put a little bit of gold in there. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, and let's put some of that fire opal in. Okay. So that's looking pretty good so far. Okay, so we're gonna start with that. Now I'm gonna put some of this around this as a flow extender because we're gonna spin this puppy. And we're gonna have some fun. Okay. I'm excited. Are you excited?
Oh yeah.
You might want to hold your shield up.
I'm cowering behind it.
I'm gonna move this way a little bit. You're cowering behind it? Okay. I'm gonna pull it towards me a little bit more. There we go. Okay. You ready, darling?
Uh-huh.
I think I need to spin it a little faster than that. Here we go. Ready? I am also part of the performance art today. Callen calls it his confetti, which I kind of love that idea and that concept. So I'm okay with being confetti today too. This is looking cool. Let's spin this a little bit more. There.
You're getting it on. Ah! Don't worry, Joanne. You don't need a full shield. Dude, it's everywhere.
Yeah, kind of is everywhere. It's just paint. It's okay. Okay, I'm loving this though. This is cool. I think
My
we
little anemic little shield.
I told you to get the big one. You want the big one?
Too late. I'm already confettied
Well, it's just a couple of drops on your shin.
on my shoe.
You should see my. Can you get my feet? Look at my feet.
Step out more.
Okay, we're gonna put a little bit more on our corners because I just want this to spin really easy and cover all of this. But this is looking neat so far. Okay, okay, we'll put a little bit over here. Okay. Do you want the bigger shield? Do you want a piece
No, I'm
of
fine.
cardboard to cover you?
Fine now.
Oh, dude, look at the cells! Oh my god. Okay, ready?
Uh-huh.
Here we go. Ooh, we got ropes and ribbons. Okay. That's pretty neat. Okay, we're gonna go again though. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Because I really want that to stretch and spread out and open up. Okay. That's looking cool. Wow. That's pretty awesome. Okay, I think I want to do a yeet on there also. What do you think?
Well, will the yeet be obvious?
Oh yeah, because I'm going to use the blues
Okay.
for the yeet. So this was like the warmer colors, which I kind of love what's happening in there anyway. Okay, so we're going to actually fill up a cup. Not an itty bitty tiny cup. We're going to use a big 16-ounce cup, but I'm not going to do them covered in paint. Okay. We're going to start with some Pthalo Blue. And then I'm going to put some unicorn in there. And then I'll put a little bit of white. And some of this beautiful lakeside. And then some of that light turquoise green. Some gold, another layer of the Pthalo Blue, And then one more layer of unicorn. Ooh, this is a big cup to eat. Okay, so the question is, where do we want the yeet? I love what's happening over there with all those cells, so I don't really want to do it across that part.
I'm curious what would happen if you yeeted it while it was spinning.
That would be an experiment for another day. Because I like what's happening here and I don't want to take a chance on ruining it. So, but what I am going to do, so my game plan is to go kind of across here.
Okay.
I'm actually going to stand over here this time, like way in the corner. Because what I want to happen is I want to get that spiral unicorn tail. And that seems to happen at the very end. So the beginning of the cup is the more solid straight line, and the end has that tail, which is what I want. So I'm going to stand way back here.
You're also not used to throwing that big of a cup.
Huh?
I said you're also not used to throwing that big of a cup. Well, go for it. See what happens.
Are you ready, husband of awesomeness?
Aye, lass, that I am.
Here goes nothing. There's a lot of paint on the floor. But that's cool, though. I want a smaller one, too. Let's see. I'm going to kind of go above it this time. Ready, honey?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I want one more little one over here. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wait. I'm going to put a little more unicorn in there. And I have to be really careful not to slip and fall. Because now that's a possibility. Okay. All right. Are you ready, darling?
Yeah.
Here we go. Okay. That's cool. Okay. I think I want to just do it a yeet cheat over here. Okay. And maybe a tiny one through here. Okay. I like that. What do you think?
I really like that blue. It's got wave, power wave or something.
Yeah. It's pretty nifty. I love all these cells that are popping up through in the center and stuff. That's really, really cool. And that's the fire opal is going to be gorgeous. The permanent violet dark, the gold, that quinacridone violet. This is cool. Look, can you see these like gold cells right in here through the... Let's torch this real quick. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever made such... Oh shoot, I got it on your shoe. I'm sorry. Do you want a napkin?
Nah, they're suede shoes. They ain't coming off.
What was I doing? Okay. Okay, that's looking pretty cool. What do you think, HOA? Are we done?
Yep.
Yeah, I think so too. All right, we'll give you a slow, sexy spin. I almost wish that I hadn't done the yeets on there because I really liked it before, but I do like what's happened in there, and I think when this dries, it's going to be really, really striking. So this is cool. So huge thank yous to Callen Schaub for your inspiration and all your amazing work, which is so freeing. And if you guys haven't had a chance to go check him out, please do check him out because it's awesome. He talks about, you know, haters, and he talks about wasting paint, and he talks about all of these things that we deal with as artists and how it should actually empower you and strengthen you, and you know, they're still giving you engagement. And he also talks about treating your haters with love also, and giving them kindness, and putting out good energy into the world, which I really, really like and admire. So this was awesome. I will show you guys when it's dry. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We'll be right back. There's little dots of white paint everywhere. Well, that was fun. Okay, so this is a few days later and it is pretty much totally dry. There's just one section right in there with the darker blues that's still a little bit damp. But this came out really, really neat. This was my Callen Schaub inspired spun out yeet pour or spun out pour with yeets. In terms of being inspired by Callen, there are several steps that I think I forgot because I got so excited. So I have done another one that I'm very excited to show you guys on Wednesday. But I am happy with this. There's several things that I really do love about this. First of all, I love the simplicity up here at the top with this gorgeous fire opal and the gold and that beautiful permanent violet dark, a little bit of the Quinacridone Violet in through there, and then all of these cells. This, I was not expecting cells, and they came out so pretty. These are just beautiful in here with this fire opal and the Quinacridone Violet. And then over here in this corner we get where the Quinacridone Violet spun a little bit. Some more really pretty ghostly cells over in here. I just really like this. And then down here at the bottom we have the Mina aspect of it, the yeets, which my daughter says look like giant waves crashing, which is kind of cool. I do really like this. It's a little busier than I wanted down at the bottom, but I do love that movement that's creating. There's a lot of dynamic motion in there. Some very interesting cells down in this bottom part. Really, really cool stuff happening. This is where it's still a tiny bit wet. This is kind of trippy in here. I'm not sure exactly why we got these like ripples, but they're very neat. I'm not seeing as much of the unicorn as I had hoped in this one. But I do love that light aqua turquoise is very pretty with the phthalo blue is really gorgeous. So this came out really interesting. My studio does have little white splatters everywhere, but I had a lot of fun with it, and like Callen Schaub calls that confetti, it just makes me laugh and brings me joy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Hope you got some laughs out of it. If you're gonna do it, I would recommend the shielding that HOA was proposing. Unless you don't care if your studio gets speckled, which I don't, because there's protective flooring on the floor and everything else has already got paint on it anyway. So this was a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I have done another one that's more in line with Callen Schaub and his work. But I really like this a lot. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I just want to show you this one section with these little cells coming up. Hope you can see in the fire opal, in the white with a little bit of violet on there. It's really cool stuff. Like I said, I wasn't expecting cells, but since we spun it out and the paint got thin, that's kind of to be expected, I guess. So this was pretty cool. This is just like a riot of color, and I really like this one. So thank you guys all so much for being here. Huge thank yous to Callen Schaub for coming to PourCon and talking with us all and inspiring us, and for all the videos that he makes. And you know, I love your concept. I love your ideas. So thank you again. Thank you guys all so much for being here. Please check out the rest of our Sunday premiere train, and we'll see you really soon. There's one guy that wants to say hi to you over here. Hi, Baxi. Hi, honey. Can you say hi to everybody? Can you say hello? He's sunbathing for about 3 minutes, and then he gets too hot, so. Oh, you're having a snack, are you? All right. Maxie, can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye, everybody. We'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.